land acquisition, land settlement. We need a solution for the private sector, and we reserve some money, extra money for the project. And the third is a disaster. Flooding time during implementation. This also reconstruction. Number 4 is contract change. Contract change. We concentrate about the material price in the market. Yes. So the contract price will change by the material price in the market for the labor, and we go in the rural area.
Okay. So what is your response for the
Money also to prevent
healthcare safety?
Yes.
Alright. So you need to get ready with medical medicine medical care.
Yes, we should be prepared for prevention.
Prevention, yeah, mainly for prevention. And only send the strong people there. Healthy, strong.
Normally, the manpower should be good, but implementation be through the area that affect the health.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So your ranking. The ranking number 1 is which one? Ranking number 1.
Big group.
Number
1,
2 or number 3.
Number
3 is
five.
ranked number 1.
Number 5, 1, 6, 5, yeah, number 3.
Okay.
Number 1, number 2. One, 2, 3, 4. Number 4, Sam.
Number 1,
Okay.
5.
Yeah. So the purpose of ranking is in case of approval of your fund, they have to concentrate on the number 1, rank number 1. Yeah? If there is not enough money, they have to concentrate on number 1. Yeah? The others maybe little money. Yeah? So these are ranking for that purpose, yeah? Mainly. Yeah? Okay. So any Q&A? Questions and answer?
Question?
Yeah, after a heavy lunch, no questions, but the more questions after heavy lunch. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, we go to
Number 5.
quick one. Number 5. Oh, here.
Okay.
Number 5.
Oh,
Làm nữa lại.
Rùa mà lá nó khắm mình á. Chăm con nó ra này.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah.
Yes.
Go ahead.
So we are the group number 5, and we are talking about the project, dam project in the Takeo province. And this project was initiated by the authority through the survey on the need of the local people. So the sponsor now is not clear. The government or ODA.
Okay. ODA. Okay.
After we set up the all documentation.
Okay,
And our group now Miss Dumala from Laos, not here. So we are talking about the risk. So first of all, the thinking about the finding settlement for villager.
Ah.
So
This is the same as the
yeah.
where is that?
Number 3.
Relocation or where? Relocation. Okay. Very common problem, Very common.
The site location of this dam will affected to some the land property of the villager.
Yeah.
So we have to consider about this settlement for the villager. And this the person in charge of this risk management is authority and assessment. How much they have to prepare the budget for relocation or to compensate to the landowner. And second one is the idea from Miss Domala, but now she's not here. So I wish I skip to the third one.
Okay.
Third one about the flooding. The area of the side of the dam side is frequently get more raining. Sometimes is the rain more raining, and it can be considered fine, and the impact is medium. The person who in charge of this risk management, we think that this is for the climate impact. So the person in charge in this area is should be project manager, contractor, and authority.
Okay.
So this is all together to show this. And the fourth thing that we consider the risk is material in the local is very limited. So transport from far, so the cost of transportation of material can be more. So this is also we think about the budget for reserve. And number 5 is skilled labor. Local people is we have the limit skill, so we have to think about find another skill worker from other area.
Another area.
Yeah. So that's all our project. I'm not sure about it.
What is the risk there, number 2?
Because her idea said that if we make a settlement out of people will go to live in other place, so maybe they have to find another job. So
Okay.
This is one risk for the villager.
So
And the person in charge is the authority have to consider to solve this problem.
Okay. Any other people want to ask questions? Now, actually, we have to differentiate very clearly between your project cost and reserve. Project cost may already include all this. May or may not. It depends. So if we have already included in your project cost the original baseline cost, because you have done your WBS. Remember the WBS? The WBS already included some of this. Maybe if you have included, then it's no more considered a risk anymore. You know what I mean? Yeah. Unless it is not in the WBS. Unless you are saying, okay, this is already included finding job for villager, part of your WBS. But because the risk here involved is cannot find a job. That is the risk I'm talking about. So you cannot find the risk, then what should you do? That is your contingency plan. Am I clear? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it should be that way. You want to add something about the money? Everybody look for you for money. Where is the money?
Number two now. We go number 3.
We finish all. I just add something. How you find it? What is the risk here finding job?
Because in Laos, we have many problems after we move
Okay.
the villager to another place. They could not find jobs to continue their
That is the
living.
risk.
So
No job, then they have
Yeah.
become unemployed.
after the money is
Yeah,
gone, after
unemployed.
5 years later, they don't have jobs.
Yeah, unemployed means they can create trouble. Huh?
Yeah.
They're going to steal your
That's
material. You never know. Huh? It can happen. Yeah, very good point. Huh? Just that this thing can happen is the risk. Huh? Okay, thank you very much. I think one more. Last one. Okay, last one, quick. Yeah.
It has
Good.
From this, what is this? DSEZ. What is that?
Special economic zone.
ថតពីនំមួយ
Special economic zone.
ថតធម្មតាថតទៅនេះជាប់ឯនេះជាប់ជាងអស់
UPN. Dua Mala ASEAN.
Projects.
You want to speak? You want to speak? On
No,
this?
I do not show the project.
Not your
File
project.
project.
Okay.
He said the village is
Special economic zone.
Oh, okay. Okay, you are right. Skill go up. Very fine. It's okay. Let's welcome him. Welcome him.
This is group number 6. This is a project to take in the project Lao. Sponsor UPL. This project in Lao, the invest in Lao in the project. Probability 0.9.
This is it a funding? Is it funding problem?
Yes, sir.
Is it funding? No money, huh? Local investor. Okay, the local
Local investor partner.
Alright.
Number 2, the cut some tree in a large area, probability at 0.9, and impact 0.5. Number 3, scale of occur, probability 0.8 and impact 0.7. Ranking number 3,
Training.
training. Number 4, the high experience engineer, probability 0.8 and impact 0.8. Ranking number 1, support. Number 5, equipment, probability 0.9, impact 0.6. Ranking number 4, import and debris.
Okay, I understand what you mean. I think like this one, like this one. Cut some tree in large area. What is the risk here? Is it negative risk or positive risk?
It should negatively.
Negative, huh? Oh, you cut trees, problem. Is it?
Problem, positive side.
I look from positive risk. Why? Can make money.
Yeah, can make money.
Sell the tree.
But we lose tree.
Sell the tree. Some tree, very cheap.
But for people it's negative.
Okay, depending on what you look from. But if investor, positive.
Yeah.
So like in Malaysia, we built a highway from north to south. We cut many trees, and the highway concessionaire very happy.
Yeah.
The tree they sell make a lot of money. This is becoming income. It is positive opportunity. Also think two sides. Okay. Okay, finish already. Okay, Q&A.
Q&A.
Q&A questions.
in Laos, in Cambodia.
Cambodia and Laos. Okay. So any people from Laos, Cambodia want to ask him? Cambodia? Any question, Cambodia? Do you have to pay toll? No toll. You all don't have toll. No toll. Buy ticket, go through the highway.
No.
It's not toll. Okay. Malaysia, a lot of toll. Highway or toll. Pay money. To go through the highway. That one. People don't like. Another risk. There's a big risk.
Cambodia only one, road number 4.
All right, thank you very much. Give me a clap. Very good. There be a risk when you're not sure of things that you want to do, right? uncertainty actually creates risk for you. But uncertainty, if you can, uncertainty to you, and to come up with a P, the probability is different. So maybe then you think about that is considered uncontrollable cost. You cannot control. Yeah, this you cannot control. And when something that you cannot control, are you going to come out with any response? Do you need any response for something you cannot control? That becomes your acceptance. Maybe you accept it. Accept it. If you can control it, you can come up with a response, okay. But if you do not have the power, it's not within your power or within your authority, then you may not have come up with a response. And your response can be very easily just accept, depending on your power that you have. So that is usually you use it for uncontrollable risk, uncontrollable risk. And there is a lot of high uncertainty, very high uncertainty. Okay, if you have any more questions, I should move on to this, right? So that you can ask later. So, I want to go into now the people skill, in the afternoon. So make sure you have the note in front. So this is now when you talk about people skills, it's not easy. I'm talking about people skills because I come from different background and you come from different background, right? So very much depends on your culture. Number one, look at your culture. Number two, your customs. It's different from what. So whatever I tell you now from for this topic depends very much from my perspective, right? Perspective, number one, and then number two. Also, I like to share with you some of the tools or some of the skills which can depend on the international values. These international values, right? For example, what are international values? Which is commonly shared throughout the world. Some because of the ethics. When you talk about people, you always talk about ethics. So your ethics and my ethics, is it the same? No. Yeah. So that could cause some conflict. But nevertheless, I try to harmonize it. I like the word harmonize. Harmonize it and tell you from my perspective, my own perspective, and also what I have learned. My experience in dealing with people. So I find that dealing with people in Cambodia, Laos, and Vietnam, and Malaysia quite different. So I will only share my experience with my Malaysian experience or some international experience. Yeah? Understand? That should be in your mind. Okay? Now this is the first few slides are about the same. First few slides. This is the same. I think I've not changed very much. So it's still the same slide you see in the earlier one. Okay. So this introduction is still the same. Just that what I want to cover for this topic is basically is to lead you towards project leadership and motivation skills. Leadership and motivation skills very important. And then number two, know your EQ. Anybody knows what EQ stands for? EQ. Very good, emotional quotient. Most of us are familiar with IQ. IQ stands for intelligence quotient. Okay, but I want to talk more about the EQ, right? And also building a communication plan. At the end, hopefully you get a very good communication plan for your project, right? For your project. And number four, I want to talk about the stakeholders' needs and expectations, how you manage them. And number five, last one is the conflicts. Conflict resolution, because many projects have many conflicts, right? So how do we resolve the conflicts? Very important. So I have to cover 6 topics here. Soft skill have to do very much with your heart. That's why they call it soft. Is your heart soft? Depend on some people very hard. Right? But here they're talking mainly, so I will consider that as a soft skill. Yeah. So number 1, I look at the module 1. So if you look at this chart, why you want to do project management? Right. Let me share with you some of the survey findings. The project management. Now, if you do a proper project management, you can come up with these values. These are the important values. Number 1, a lot of people say adds value. Right, adds value. ROI is 28%. What does it mean? ROI stands for return on investment. Now, these are all general survey findings. These are research findings. So not every project can give you ROI 28%, but on the average, it's better than putting money in your bank. You put the money in the bank, how many percent? 2 or 3% in Malaysia. So here maybe a bit higher than 5. Better put my money here now. 7. Oh, okay. So, but here is the ROI 28%. Not too bad, Not too bad. So the others are improve your time to market, how many percent? Customer happier, 38%. Productivity go up by 23%. Cost performance better, 24%. These are all recognized, very well recognized as research findings. Okay. So we have to do a proper project management to get all this value. So, and also to do that, you need to understand the role of stakeholder. Stakeholder important in your project management. Stakeholder, you know who are the stakeholder, right? That's right, those who have an interest in the project are all stakeholders. So how you manage them, especially the sponsor, right? The sponsor, right? Sponsor is the one they pay you, for the project. So there are all the some of the stakeholders mentioned here already, right? Sponsor, very important. So in the project manager, how you manage these people, very important. So stakeholder, in fact, when you talk about ping-pong later on tomorrow, it is one of the important process for stakeholder. As a good project manager, you must have all these experts. You must be expert in this area. First thing, you must know the knowledge. You must have the knowledge, right? The knowledge comes from the body of knowledge, comes from the ping-pong. I'm going to talk about that. The body of knowledge. You must have the knowledge, and then you must understand also the environment. Environment with the people around you, the organization around you, and then you must have the application knowledge. That means if you are, as long as these people coming into the organization can communicate well, can work in a team, hire them. So what other experts say? This one I mentioned already. So the other one I think I mentioned already. So now. What are the benefits of EI? When you're good EI, this is what you get. Career success, good. Stronger relationship with your staff, with your boss, with your contractors, with your supplier, and also with your wife, your children and wife. Also very important. And increase optimism and confidence in what you do. Better health. Now EQ also can contribute to better health. It is. So some of you think, you get angry very easily. Good for the heart. So research suggests the ability to perceive and understand other emotions and emotional management are the most important dimension of effective leadership. So leadership is not just management. If you get, do you get angry easily? If you get angry easily, you need to regulate it. Tone yourself down. And self-motivate, you also can motivate yourself. Right? These are good EQ people. They motivate. Even though there's no bonus, no increment in salary, I still can motivate myself. Empathy. You know what's empathy? Anybody can tell me what empathy is? Empathy. Yes, in a way, tolerance. Empathy is putting yourself in other people's shoes. You know, the shoes. Other people feel one way, you also can feel it. This empathy, very strong. You need this kind of empathy. So, the leaders should feel how people feel. Right? That's empathy. Effective relationship, in the end, you get very good effective relationships. That means you have got a very good understanding with people, and then you can motivate them if you have good understanding. So, this is the, I mentioned earlier, these are called the intra. So very quickly, let me tell you what is self-awareness or that. The self-awareness, I told you. Sometimes we say, oh, I'm okay, I'm very cool one. People always say, I'm very cool one. That is what you think. You know? So you must let people tell you. Then you're aware. You know what I mean? So never believe your own self sometimes. So you understand one's feelings, how you feel. You know, if you regulate yourself. Regulate means accept responsibility for choosing your own emotional responses, keeping destructive emotion and impulses in check. Yeah, this has to do with how you manage your anger. How you manage your anger. Angry. Yeah? So destructive is anger. How you regulate anger and impulses. Sometimes you make impulsive decision. Very impulsive. Yeah. Some project, you see, the contractor not doing the job. The first thing you say, change the contractor. Very impulsive. You know what I mean? That's you don't regulate. Change the contractor, so easy to say. That's impulsive, right? This is what they call a self-regulator. When you are angry with someone, it helps to sit down and think about the problem like this one. Think about the problem first before you react. So good leaders have good self-control, very even-tempered, think clearly, right? And these are the good leaders. Look at this. I think these dogs got very good emotion, very high EQ. Yeah, very high EQ. Not enough. You already feed them, so they're very high EQ. They can control the emotion. Oh, so easy. Okay, let's talk about number 3 now. Self-emotion. Self-emotion. Now, what do you mean?
Take question. True and false. Exercise.
I think we should go for a tea break. Tea break, right? Tea break. No tea break. Don't stress yourself too much, okay? Then you say, oh, something wrong. It cannot be 100% accurate, this one. But this is what I extract from the... So please go for your tea. Okay? Come back 3:30, we continue. I still have, okay? Bring your cup of tea or whatever inside.
Afternoon,
Again, this is have to do with the environment.